Hey there, hey there, hey there. It's Thoughtful Thursday. Whoever that is, thank you for stopping by for a few seconds. I appreciate you. We're going to get this 30 minutes in. We might do an hour, but it's late. It's late. It's later than I anticipated. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty, pretty cactus. Pretty, pretty cactus. I love that cactus. I love that cactus plant. But look, we keep moving, we keep moving, we keep moving. Whether it's late or not, we keep moving. Y'all know we walk at night. Okay, we walk at night. Morning, noon, or night. Whatever time it is, when we get to it, we get to it. It's thundering. It's thundering. It's thundering. Let me go ahead and give you guys my professional disclaimer. Personalized professional disclaimer. Do not do anything you see me do over here or you hear me say without first consulting your primary healthcare provider. Because if you do so at your own risk. Talk to your healthcare provider, your doctor, nurse practitioner, physician's assistant, your specialty doctor, had any injuries in the past, physical therapist, occupational therapist, your psychologist, your psychiatrist, nutritionist, your dietitian, your personal trainer, your fitness coach. All of those people, and there are quite a few more, can potentially make up your healthcare team. So always consult your healthcare team before starting, restarting, changing, or stopping any exercise plan, routine, regimen, or schedule that you plan to partake in, or that you plan to stop, that you plan to change. Make sure you talk to your professionals. They know you, know you. Listen to your body. First and foremost, always listen to your body. Hey, Renal family. How y'all doing? Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thoughtful Thursday. We just getting started on our walk. I got started late today, so I'm going to try to at least do 30 minutes. I like to do an hour. Sometimes we'll walk while it's dark, but I had a busy week this week. You at work too? Well, I just got off work a little while ago. I worked over, and it's later now, so I got started a little bit later than I intended. But you know how that is at work. Sometimes you gotta stay over a little bit. Sometimes they want you to come in early. Sometimes they want you to stay over. It just all depends. So have a good day at work, a good evening at work. Have a great work shift. You made it to it, you're gonna make it through it. So we just move these legs. Watch the legs move. Just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving consistently. Be persistent about moving. But if you ever feel uncomfortable or any discomfort when you're exercising, whether you're walking, lifting weights, cycling, whatever type of activity that you're doing, slow down, and if you have to, stop. All right? Slow down, and if you have to, stop. Don't overexert your body. You want to work your body, but make sure you don't hurt your body. You don't want to overexert your body. It's so nice out here right now. It's thundering. I haven't seen any lightning yet, but it's got to be lightning somewhere in the area. So we're going to try and stay clear of the trees. We're going to try and stay clear of the trees. This is the best time to walk. The sun's gone down. And we're still in spring. It's still springtime, so y'all can only imagine summer. When those temperatures get into the 90s, and start to hit 100, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I did a lot of walking today at work, so we got those 10,000 steps over. We're not out of the way. So that's why I say it's not about the number of steps. It's about how you feel. How you feel when you're stepping. One foot in front of the other. How do you feel? Walking and talking sounds cute. It's catchy, I know. But the most important component as it relates to your fitness, your wellness, your stamina, your endurance, the walking is the most important part. You can talk, and if it's uncomfortable, you're too winded, talk later and walk now, okay? Talk later and walk now. Talk later, walk now. And just keep moving. Keep moving those legs, keep moving those arms, not just the legs, the arms, the legs, those shoulders. Put some swag in your walk. Move that waist. Put a little switch in it. It's just to try to help to burn more calories. And please remember, people, that when you sweat, it doesn't mean you're it doesn't mean you're gonna lose any more weight than the next person. You go weigh yourself after you walk and you've done all that sweating. Even that same day, you may drop a couple of pounds. It's water weight. It's water weight. You're sweating. Salt and water follow each other. So you'll lose maybe a pound or two right after the walk or run even. But it'll come right back on. Your sweating is just cooling your body down, making sure that you don't overheat. Kind of like having the right amount of water in the car makes sure that the car doesn't overheat. Sweating is not an implication of how great your workout is. The intensity is the indication of how great your workout is. But again, don't try to compete with people that you don't compare with. Don't try to do things that you're not ready for and that you can't do. Because you cannot compete where you don't compare. You're out here competing with people. The only people you should be competing with, the only person really, no people, the person is you. Who you were yesterday, the day before, the week before, the month before, years before. And then keep moving. Just keep it moving. Keep moving and grooving, moving and cruising. Just don't snooze. Just keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving those feet, one foot in front of the other, one step at a time, step by step. Every little step I take, every little step I make. Ooh, every little step. So you can walk and talk, you can walk and sing, you can walk and shout, you can walk and talk loud. Now, being able to do it is a great sign of your fitness level. If you can do it comfortably. If you can't do it comfortably, that is also a sign of your fitness level. It's a sign that you should just focus on walking for now. And you will build up to the talking. The more you do it, the more your endurance will improve, increase. Your stamina will get better. Move those joints. Make sure that you stretch before. If you need to, during and after. Definitely before and after. And if you need to stretch during, stretch during. Stretch during. Get those muscles warmed up and ready to work. That's what your warm-up is for. Getting that body ready to work. Hey girl, we just march when there's traffic. We march. Not only do we step, we march. When there's traffic, we march. That marching has what? More intensity, right? More intensity. Then we get moving, and we keep moving. So don't stop. Let the traffic do its thing and just keep moving. Keep moving. Let the traffic do its thing and keep moving. Back at it, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. Move with purpose. Move with the purpose. Don't let your purpose be somebody else's purpose. Let your purpose be your own purpose. All right? You shouldn't be trying to beat to the sound of somebody else's drum. Right? You shouldn't be walking, marching, or doing anything else to the sound of somebody else's drum. Sound of somebody else's beat. Because guess what'll happen? You might get off beat. You might end up off beat. So move to the beat of your own drum. Move, move, move. Walk with the cadence. Cadences are great. That's why they use them in the military. Great for mentally. Great mentally. Right? Great at keeping you in step and on track. Great for your morale. There are correct ways to walk. Remember, there are correct ways to walk. Depending on what your goal is, that is the way you should be walking. Walking according to your goal. Sometimes we do a power walk for 5 whole minutes. We slow down for a minute. We power back up for 5 again. Sometimes we just keep it at a moderate pace. Figure whatever your goals are, figure out what you should be doing. If it's just for stress relief, your mental well-being, you can just walk like this. A simple stroll every day helps mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Right? A simple stroll. You're trying to improve your endurance, your stamina, your fitness level. Pick up the speed a little bit. Pick up the speed. You don't have to be Speedy Gonzalez. Just have a little pep to your step. All right? And if it's weight loss, then you gotta move. We gotta move. Move something. Move something. Okay, I see the lightning now. It's lightning now. Y'all ever been caught in the rain? Whether you're walking or driving, you see the rain in the far distance, but it's so heavy though you can actually see it. It's like you try to beat it. You try to outrun the rain. If you're driving, you try to get out of there, get to your destination, get to wherever you're going, whether it's home, work, or wherever. But hey, just throw those wipers on and take your time. Throw those wipers on and take your time. Just like if you're outside and you're outdoors walking. Take your time. Look, once you get drenched, you're drenched. And you don't want to play around and be slowpoke, but once you're drenched, you're drenched. Water never hurt. You got to get in the shower anyway, right? Water never hurt. It's nice, it's breezy, it's cloudy. The moon is about 3/4 full. It's just really nice. The birds, we can't hear them as loud today, but the birds, you can hear them in the distance. In the distance. Listen to our birds. Listen to the birds sing, chirp, talk, communicate, converse with each other. talking in a language that we can't understand, but we think that they're happy. They sound happy. Hear them, they sound happy, chirping away, talking away, singing away. Those birds sound happy. And as always, we know why those free birds sing. We know why the free bird talks. We know why the free bird does what he does, what she does. Just like we know why the caged bird sings, talks, and does what he does what she does. There are some things going on this month, right? Mental health awareness. And I think each week, like the first week maybe kind of sways more toward children. Then the next, next 3 weeks or so, I think you got maternal mental health awareness during May, those expecting mothers. And then it's just mental health awareness for everybody. It's mental health awareness for everybody in May. And I think in November it's men. They focus on men. And I'm not sure if it's their mental health or just men's health overall. I think it's men's health overall. So men, I have quite a few men that come into the chat. Renard family, if you're still listening. Who else? Uno. Chef Finest Wine. Who else? Latif. I've been enjoying the men coming in the chat. Who else? Big Kane. And ladies too. But I said men because I think men is November is specifically for men. I'm not sure if it's men's mental health or just men's health overall. So men, when your lady gets to talking to you about going to the doctor just to get your checkups, don't get mad. Don't get mad. Do as she says. She cares about you. And the same thing with ladies. When your fella tells you to get your checkups, don't get mad. They care about you. I know that there are a lot of reasons that people don't like going to the doctor. So many reasons. We can do whole lives on those reasons, right? Trust issues. Just simply being afraid. Financial issues. So there are many, many reasons why people don't go to the doctor. And excuse me for the wind, y'all. And y'all know I will talk up loud, right? Because when you can walk and talk and you walk and talk loud, hey, it's helpful with this wind. But sometimes we just let the wind do its thing. We let it do its thing. Because it feels good. Just like when I say it's not about how many steps you make. It's the fact that you're making steps. It's how you feel as you make those steps. It's how you feel. You can make 100,000 steps, but how do you feel? How do you feel? Work your body, work your body. Make sure you don't hurt your body. Work your body, work your body. Don't overexert your body. Don't lie to yourself that you're doing good when you're overexerting yourself, because you're not. Keep it within the parameters that you know you fit in, okay? And the more you do it, the more you move, the more you keep moving, prayerfully, hopefully, the more you will be able to do so. The more you will be able to do so. And again, that doesn't matter if your goal is to lose weight, mental health. Oh, see, we hit the 10K again already. See, I'm not going to focus on that. But see, your watch can tell you a lot of things. It can tell you your O2 saturation. It can tell you your heartbeat, your heart rate. It can tell you get the right one, your blood pressure even, right? Because it's not just about those steps. That's why it tells you so many other things. It tells you those other vital signs as well. It's about your overall health. They say that your health is your wealth. In Lions Pride, what do we say? Your health and fitness are your wealth. Right? Your health and fitness are your wealth. I'm glad these trees aren't real tall, but this lightning is it's pretty, but it's no joke. It's God's work. It's pretty, it's nice, but it's no joke. It's God's work. Yeah, I remember what we said. Granny and them, your parents, get somewhere and sit down. God is doing his work. Be still. And take that time to just do what? Use those R words. When it's stormy outside, whether you're at home, at work, if you get caught in Walmart, that's a great time to just kind of take some deep breaths in and out. Remember, in and out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale that good oxygen, right? Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in so that it can service your body. And exhale that CO2 and other waste. How you doing? That's that CO2 and other waste. Make sure you just let it out, right? Your body has a variety of ways of filtering itself, cleansing itself. Your lungs, right? When you go potty, 1 and 2, right? Just simple exhale. Inhale, exhale. Pull in that O2, release the CO2, right? Those lungs allow that blood exchange, to properly occur. It allows that unoxygenated blood to become oxygenated again and to service your body. Your heart is the most important muscle in your body. It's your pump. It pumps and pumps and pumps. And your blood vessels, they have tiny pumps that propel the blood through your circulatory system. But your heart is the main pump that gets it started, right? Sends that blood to the lungs, right? Has an exchange in the capillaries. That blood becomes oxygenated again. And that happens because of our inhalation and our exhalation, okay? So we're not going to get too deep because there are people who like to come over here and repeat some of the things that I say. And then as I start getting into the capillary refill and all that stuff and the exchange of oxygen and CO2, they may just even try to say that. And I know that they don't know what they're talking about. So we're going to keep it mild, like we keep the exercise. And y'all check out the shorts. We do exercise shorts, light weights, light steps, easy for beginners. I don't do the heavy steps. I keep it easy, just like we keep it easy when we're walking and talking. Easy breezy. Easy breezy. Easy peasy. Just move those legs. Look at the legs. Move, get up. If you have not moved your legs, get up and move those legs. Walking is like the freest thing available. But there are a lot of free things, right? Walking, skipping, jogging, running, riding your bicycle in your neighborhood, up and down the street, in your neighborhood, up and down the street, around the block, in your yard. If your yard is big enough, ride that bike around the yard. Get on your stationary bike. You got a stationary bike? Get on your stationary bike. Hey, James Money 615, how you doing? Get on your treadmill, your elliptical, your walking pad, your mini stepper, right? If you're in a location where you can go skiing, go skiing. Now that's not going to be free, but it's fun, right? Mountain climbing, play tennis, go swimming, grab your kids. If you don't have any kids, grab your nieces and nephews, grab the neighborhood kids, grab the neighbors, play a game of touch football, basketball, kickball, some stop and go. You want to get some aerobic and anaerobic activity in, right? Aerobic, you're using oxygen. Anaerobic, you're not so much, right? We're going to keep it elementary, but get up and move and keep moving. Move consistently and be persistent about it. M&M, Remember M&M, moderation and modification. Get your workout plan approved or handed to you by your doctor, someone in your healthcare team who knows you. They will give you a main plan, and they will also give you some modified moves in case you can't do the moves that they want to start you off with. They'll modify those moves, just like you have to sometimes modify your diet, right? Because for most people, half of it is in the diet, according to what their goal is. Moderation, modification, according to what their goals are. So you have to modify your diet sometimes, and sometimes you have to modify your exercises. If they've told you to do to do 3 sets of 12 reps, well, maybe you're not up to that yet. So you do 2 sets of 10 reps. Instead of doing 36, you do 20 total. Moderation, modification, as it applies to exercise and your diet. Oh, yeah. Hey. Remember radar, right? You want to start with R and end with R. Start with stretching, end with stretching. That's what that means. R, stretching. A, your warm-up. D, your workout. A, your cool down. And R, you want to end with stretching. That is crucial. That is important for your muscles and your joints. Your joints contain synovial cavities. Those synovial cavities create synovial fluid. The more you move, the more you create. Even if you have certain issues where your joints aren't creating as much anymore, I don't know many healthcare providers that will tell you not to move unless there is a reason that you shouldn't move those joints, okay? So that's why professionally we always say, consult, talk with, communicate with, have open lines of communication with your doctor and all of the people in your healthcare team, and make sure that the lines of communication between them are open. You are the go-to. You are the in-between, right? Let one know what the other is doing. Let one know what the other is telling you to do. One may say it's okay for you to go mountain climbing. Another may say, not just yet. Pump the brakes, not just yet. Going to give it 4 to 6 more weeks. So you have to have lines of communication that are open between you and your doctors and between your doctors. Between you and your doctors and between your doctors. And listen, if you feel like you need another opinion, exercise that free right to do so. But make sure you listen to your body first. Listen to your body. How do you feel? It's about how you feel. It's about how you feel, but you have to listen to it. That sounds funny, doesn't it? Listen to how your body feels. Listen to what your body is telling you that it's feeling. That's what I mean when I say listen to how your body feels. That means listen to what your body is telling you, okay? We're talking about feeling and listening. That's 2 different senses, right? That's two different things, right? Right. But you know how you eat with your eyes? If you go to a friend's house and they told you on your way over that they prepared your favorite dish, we're gonna march, not just walking, we're marching, right? Pull those legs up, pull them up. We're gonna continue to march for a few more minutes. And then you get there and it's what you like, but it doesn't look appetizing. It looks a hot mess. You don't want it, no matter how much it's your favorite. You're not gonna want it because we eat with our eyes first. So listen to how your body feels. Listen to what it's telling you. You may not know exactly what it's telling you, but you know if it's telling you something that you should be listening to, okay? And of course, talk with your doctor. Look at your numbers. Follow up on your labs. See what they are. See what they mean. Learn what they mean. Know what they mean. Know what a CMP is. Know what a BMP is. Know what a complete metabolic panel is. Know what a basic metabolic panel is, okay? So that you will be more aware of what they're telling you. Know what your cholesterol number should be. Now, everything has like a range, right? And everybody doesn't always fall within. Sometimes, hey Jordan, welcome to the chat, Jordan. Have a great go. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate that. Everybody's cholesterol. See, it's kind of like when you have a newborn baby. Sometimes I kind of hate it, but it's needed. Sometimes if a baby is a little bit below in the growth chart, they're like, okay, they may not say that your baby's not thriving, but they're going to start asking you a series of questions. And it may just be that your baby is small, but he's A-okay or she's A-okay. And it may stay that way through their first year, their second year. And by the time they hit elementary school, they're still like tiny, but they're rambunctious. They're just all over the place. Ain't nothing wrong with them, you know? So, but the best thing that humans can do, and I mean the most educated humans, doctors, researchers, is that they develop parameters. And so those parameters are what they use for the general population. And sometimes many of us fall in that general range, but sometimes we fall a little bit outside, like a little low or a little up. So if your cholesterol has been up just a tinge, a couple of points over, they may continue to watch it and not give you medicine. But they're definitely going to tell you to exercise, okay? And thank you, Jordan, for telling me to have a great walk. I appreciate you. Continue to do good over there with those chair exercises, those chair movements. They're great. So, but your baby's just fine. But you have to pay attention to it, though. You have to listen to what they say, even though you're thinking, well, my baby's just going to be small. That may end up being the case, right? Or say your baby's a little chubby. They may say, well, he's a little bit too big. We need to cut back a little bit. Listen. Do that, but don't starve your baby, okay? And so that's how we are as adults. Get those numbers. See what your cholesterol level is. And if for the past few years, it's been like maybe a couple of points over, and you've been maintaining, and the doctor hasn't put you on medicine because it's just a couple of points, then they're just going to monitor it and continue to do what you do, but also to continue to increase your movement, your mobility, exercise, continue to improve what you eat and how you eat it, okay? Blood pressure. A lot of times now, guys, they treat pre-hypertension, okay? Because the first thing that people tell a doctor is, when their blood pressure is up, I'm going to exercise. And they truly mean it. And some people do it. Some people truly mean it, but they just don't have it in them just yet to do it. So when the doctor goes back, he's like, okay, let's see what the numbers are now. Some people don't like to admit to the doctor that they haven't done it. So they'll say, yeah, I did a little bit more. He said, okay, they're still up, but they're about the same as they were. So we'll wait till the next time. Now that third time, if he notices that they're up, he's probably going to say, okay, we're going to try a low dose of whatever. And if you don't want to take it, that means if you haven't been telling the truth, you got to start telling the truth. Or you got to start doing it, for sure. Once he says, here's a prescription, and you're looking like, no, and you know in your mind that you didn't do it, you'll probably go ahead and do it and hope that the next time it'll be normal. Right? But guess what? The doctor's under the assumption that you've been doing it because that's what you told him. So even though it may be normal and all you did was exercise, you picked up for the next 3 months, he's probably going to still leave you on that medicine for another 3 months to make sure that it stays normal. And then maybe you can have a conversation with him about taking you off. Because you went ahead and you stuck to the exercise plan. And if you stick to it, you'll notice that blood sugar, that glucose number may improve, cholesterol number may improve, blood pressure may improve. But sometimes it stays the same, and sometimes, unfortunately, it goes up because it may be hereditary. And then you may not know anybody in your family with high blood pressure, with elevated glucose, elevated cholesterol. It starts somewhere, right? So maybe you're the person that has it in your family. So Just listen to how your body feels. Listen to how your body feels. Listen to what it's saying to you, even if you don't know exactly what it means. Listen. Pay attention. And move accordingly. And whether you're exercising, again, for weight loss, stress relief, emotional release, physical, spiritual, all of this, it all plays into your overall health, well-being, and your fitness. All right? It all plays into that. Y'all hear that thunder? It sounds so nice. But notice I'm not in a hurry yet. It's been sprinkling a little bit. Because we do this all the time, right? We walk in the rain. A little water ain't never hurt nobody. Unless it's really cold outside. Or unless the conditions are just right and maybe it's really hot. You end up with like a summer cold. Yeah, you end up with like a summer cold. Or like with me, my allergies. See, it's cloudy, but it hasn't rained yet. It hasn't rained. So once it rains, I'll get a little relief naturally. Won't have to take the Claritin or whatever anti-allergy medication that there is, right? Zyrtec. Won't have to take it. But spring is the season that really gets me. Summertime, it gets a lot better. Gets a lot better. That ragweed starts to kind of increase in the summertime, but it's nothing like the spring. You might have a little ragweed out and about now, but usually the summertime it's more manageable. Knock on wood, if I can find a piece of wood. It'll make you feel like you got a cold. And then don't catch a cold with it. Oh my God. You're in allergies. You're in the season where your allergies are crazy. The allergens are just floating around, bothering you. And then you mess around and catch like a spring or summer cold. Oh my God. And let's not talk about the people who have allergy issues year round. Summer, fall, winter, spring. They really catch it, right? They really catch it. They really catch it. Oh gosh, here comes my friend, y'all. Here comes my friend. He's barking with his little 10-pound self. His little 8 to 10-pound self. He's so nosy. But that's my friend. It's okay to have nosy friends sometimes. It's okay sometimes to have nosy friends, nosy neighbors, as long as they're nosy in a good way and you're looking out for each other, right? As long as they're nosy in a good way and they're looking out for each other. This thunder has been roaring. This lightning has been flashing. No rain yet. And the funny part about the rain is that it does give you that temporary relief from those allergens. But guess what? After a little bit, a good rainstorm makes it worse because it makes the particles smaller. It disperses the particles. You see how it gets on the ground and it's all green everywhere? Well, even when it's not raining, it's all over the cars, your doorknobs and all this stuff. Listen, when it rains, it clears it out for that time that it's raining. Then a little bit after, that wetness, oh, it's conducive to the growth of mold, conducive to allergies just kicking back in, kicking up high. It's horrible. Y'all hear that music? We're going to talk over the music because over here we be talking over that music. And sometimes we try to talk over the breezy weather. YouTube, I do not own the rights to the copyrights to that music that you may hear in the background. Okay, I'm outside. We're outside. And outside, listen at that thunder. It sounds so nice. When you're outside, you're in nature, you're going to hear the birds All right, you're gonna hear all types of animals. Of course, you're gonna encounter those insects. Oh my gosh, all right? Gonna encounter those insects. We're gonna go this way. But a natural part of being outside is also the helicopter sounds, the airplane sounds, the cars, right? The motorcycles, kids playing. Besides nature itself, that's the most natural thing you'll hear is kids playing. So remember, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, right? May 6th through 12th is Nurses Appreciation Week. I think Teachers Appreciation Week may be the same week as Nurses Week. You got Maternal Health Week in May. So at the end of the day, May is just Mental Health Awareness Month, okay? For any and everybody. Check on your friends. Check on your family. Check on, why do we always say friends and family? Kind of like a friends and family first. I think it's just the flow of the words, okay? The flow of the syllables. Because you should say family and friends. And I do hear some people say family and friends, but it's like friends and family just flows a little bit. And if you got friends that are like family, it's all the same. So, yeah, some friends that are just as much as like blood as your family. So, check on your friends and family. Heck, check on your frenemies. Y'all ever in a situation where somebody you really just don't click, you don't like, you see them seem like they're kind of struggling, and you feel like you just gotta say what's wrong. You feel like you just gotta say what's wrong. Hi there, is that Dedic? Hi, good morning. Good morning. What time is it? What time in the morning is it where you are? Because it's almost night here. It's almost nighttime here. I'm in the U.S. and it's like 8:30 Eastern time. Always support, full support. Well, I appreciate that, Dedic. Am I saying it right? Is that Dedic Farm? Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Especially because I'm about to get out of here. And I'm glad that you called me before I decide to get out of here. But this rain is about to come. I don't know when it's coming, but I know for the past 15 minutes, there's been thunder and lightning and no rain yet. So I think it's on its way, okay? There have been times where you'll have thunder and lightning and no rain, but I think it's coming. The clouds are starting to get darker, not just because it's getting dark outside. And again, good morning to you, wherever you are in this world, good morning to you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Friday and a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Everybody remember, be true to you. Stop trying to compete with people that you don't compare with, people that you don't know. You don't know their history, their background, and they don't know yours either, right? So why waste your time? Use your time wisely, especially when it comes to people on social media that you'll probably never meet. You might meet some, but not most. Not most. So stop being in competition with people that you don't know and you really don't know what they can do. All you know is what you can and can't do. So be self-serving. Service and serve yourself. All right? Service and serve yourself. Be a good steward to yourself. Motivate yourself. Remember, full support, my friend. Thank you, Dedic Farm. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Motivate your friends. I'm about to get out of here, but we're going to talk about these R words before I get out of here. Remember to take some time to rest, relax, release the things that aren't good for you, right? Reclaim the things that are, all right? Respect yourself as well as others. Remember who you are. Remember some things that you used to do that brought you joy that you don't do anymore. Revisit those things and start to do them again, right? Start to do them again. Okay? Restore, replenish, renew. rejuvenate, reevaluate yourself. See where you may need to make some changes, some improvements, and try your best to do so. Reestablish who you are. Reestablish where you are right now, where you want to be. You know where you've been. You kind of know where we are, right? Do you know where you want to be? And if you do the things that you need to do that are positive and conducive to you getting there. Right? Reconstruct. Right? Replenish, replenish, replenish. Refill your cup. Pour out the old. If your cup has been sitting on half and it's starting to get a little stale, think of it like a 20-ounce drink, soft drink, for those who drink soft drinks or anything. Once it sits for so long, after it's been opened, it's kind of stale. Pour it out, restart. Restart. Restore your mind, body, and soul as much as you can. Right? So we're in a good place now in case it does start to rain. But like I said, a little rain never hurt anybody. Get in there and get out of those clothes, and hopefully you'll be all good. Get in there, get out of those clothes, and hopefully you'll be all good. Rededicate. Respect. I think I said respect, but rededicate. Recommit. Right? And remember that four-letter word, self. Put that word in front of a lot of words. It's a prefix for self-love, self-commitment, self-dedication, self-worth, self-evaluation. Right? Anything self. You can make it a prefix for anything positive. Anything positive. And quit diddling and dabbing in so much negative. No matter how much you hear people talk about positivity, when the negative stuff pops up, they pop out quicker than anything possible. And contribute. Like I like to say over here, we don't criticize people because we all have our likes and dislikes. I like a little drama, but I don't like anything that goes too far. It's just like having different things you like to watch on TV or when you go to the movies. I like a little horror, but not when it's too far or goes too deep, all right? Same with drama. I love sports, love football, but not when some crazy stuff pops off, right? I'm not going to stop loving the game, but I'm going to dislike maybe certain people who partake in the game, certain aspects of the game. So you guys, it's thundering. It's so nice out here. And I'm about to get out of here because I don't want to get caught in the rain, but if I do get caught in the rain, I won't be mad, right? Like I said, a little water never hurt nobody. And we walk in the rain over here a lot of times anyway. Hey, TNT family. Hello, sister. Hello, y'all in the chat. Hey, TNT family. Hey, Daddy. Thank you all for coming in. James Money 615. The J Jordan came in. Renal family were the first ones in here. And Renal family, if you're still listening, whether you're listening or not, I hope that you continue to have a great day at work. You guys, today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Be thankful for the weekend. Be thankful for each and every day of the week. I know a lot of people just love Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I love them all, right? If God blesses us to see them all, accept that blessing and be thankful. Thank you, TNT. Thank you, TNT family. I appreciate you. So remember, don't let people bother you. Don't let people stress you out. And don't ponder too much on what you hear online. And when I say don't ponder too much about what you hear online, I mean from some of the people that you visit online. Because a lot of the things that they say, they don't stand by themselves. But they critique everybody, you know? So don't let people bother you. Don't let people stress you out. And if you find yourself in a misery lounge, grab your grip and go. Grab your grip and go means grab your things, grab your purse, grab your wallet, grab your belongings, and get up out of there. If someone comes into your area, oh, thank you, TNT. If someone comes into your area, just like if they were to come to your home, your place of business, your place where you work, your church, wherever, family, if they're causing chaos, tell them to leave. Ask them to leave. Get them up out of there. Get them up out of there. Because you don't need that. You don't need that chaos and havoc. Get them up out of there. You don't need all that chaos. You don't need all that havoc. Y'all hear that thunder? You hear that thunder crackling? You don't need all that. You need things that are conducive to peace. Things that will bring you a happiness. And even if they don't bring you sheer joy and happiness, at least give you some mental clarity, some mental stability. Yes, it's loud, Tennessee. It's not real loud yet, but it's been doing it for a while, and it hasn't started to rain yet. It's been doing that. It's been thundering like that and some lightning for about 30 minutes. That's why I'm about to get my butt off of here and get inside. So if it's the Lord's will, I will see you guys on the next Let's Walk and Talk in Lions Pride. Okay? Y'all be safe. Definitely be blessed. Okay? Wherever you are, I hope that the weather is good where you are. And if it's not good, make sure that you shelter in place, or wherever your safe place is, your safe space is. Shelter there so that you and your family can be safe. And we're going to, talk about some things. We're going to talk about some things a little bit later that we all maybe need to be doing right about now. During the times that we're in right now with our government, especially. And just some things that we need to be doing in general, but especially with the type of government that we have now. Okay? We're going to talk about some of those things. Okay, it's starting to fall, y'all. It's like I can hear the rain behind me catching up to me. I can hear the rain behind me catching up to me. So I'm going to get out of here, and we're going to jog a little bit so we can get out of the rain, y'all. And we're going to enjoy it as we dance and walk in this rain. But we just can't stay out here because it's lightning. It is lightning, so we have to be safe. So I will see you guys on the next Let's Walk Lions Pride original. Hopefully that will be tomorrow. Thank you again, TNT family, Daddy Farm, Renard family, James 2615, the J Jordan. And if I missed anybody, it definitely was not intentional. Thank you guys for coming in here and hanging out with me. I love these quaint chats. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.